the sun, the creativity, and travel. I had a student who taught me how to live my life. She was an experienced meditator, and in meditation she has reached a lot of wisdom. I have revealed to her something that I don't usually say to people, and she was giving me advice how to do it, how to live my life. The intimacy is the integral component that is required, is necessary for finding this soulmate. And of course I'm not talking about only sexual intimacy, I'm talking about both the spiritual intimacy and sexual intimacy. I think I have reached a certain level. Well, clearly I would say that I can already find myself at the level of self-actualization, so I'm doing something there. I wouldn't say that I have completed the first four stages. Now, I'm still working on them as well. In contrast to the Maslow's idea, I believe that self-actualization is an ongoing process. As soon as you realize yourself, as soon as you understand like what could be your potential goals, you start self-actualizing. And that's what I'm doing. During this break I went to Sinai, and I clearly had a revelation that contributed to my self-actualization. When you put yourself in a harsh physical environment, you almost experience your spirit leaving the body. So when you're really tired, right, you have this kind of a reconnection with your spirituality. 5:45, sunrise, freezing, like so freezing that you can't imagine. Very strong cold wind, and the sun is rising up. And so you see the first rays of the sun, which colors the clouds with the beautiful tones. And I mean, your body is collapsing. My friends took a picture of me, but I was so exhausted. I was almost collapsing. Oh, I'm very hard. Very hard. And I'm very picky, and clearly it has an impact on my personal relationship with both with men and women. I expect a lot from friendship.
I definitely think he's a very open-minded person and very easily to socialize with. So I could imagine that we would be friends even though we wouldn't be colleagues.
You do?
We are. We're friends. We live together. We've shared a few beverages in our time and whatnot. Yeah, definitely friends, and I hope we will be for quite some time.
As a friend, the most striking feature of him, his sense of humor and his sense of loyalty.
I view friendship in maybe a little bit old-fashioned Russian way. A friend is somebody whom you can rely on for the rest of your life. I mean, I meet people, I talk to them, but like I'm very cautious with making friends. Great. Beautiful. Russia. Russia would be probably harsh. It's not an appropriate question.
It's not an appropriate question? Are you kidding me?
Okay, vodka is a breakthrough.
I give him a 3 to 4.
5 or 6.
I would give him 7.
Move to Holland. Oh yeah, imagine like a 19 years old boy just decided one day that he has to go to Holland. Against the will of my parents, against the will of my entire family, I just said, okay, I'm going. And I ended up in a pretty difficult and I would say psychologically harsh environment. So once you make a step forward, you never make a step backwards.
And you definitely, right? Yeah.
It was only pride. I just imagine myself taking the airplane, coming back to the airport, the international airport in Moscow, and seeing my parents picking me up from the airport. I couldn't stop. Just the whole idea of, coming back, impossible, unacceptable. I think I'm liberal and contemporary, but when it comes to the facts, when it comes to the real life, I think I do show some very traditional. It is mostly related to very high expectations. So I'm kind of disagree with the modern view of the equality between men and women, especially when it comes to the relationship between husband and wife. I think that one of the major virtues of a creative person in general is to be dissatisfied with whatever is going on. Like little things, you go to the mountains, you see this beautiful color, and you're like, damn, it's beautiful, To outsource this, to lose this spark.